Are you ready? So welcome to the inside world of you. Your higher self knows exactly what you desire, what you want, your goals, your destiny, your fulfillment, what you're here for. So how do we connect? How do we bring this non-physical reality and all of these wisdoms for you to master who you are as the creator of your life? So for one, chakras are the meaning of, in Sanskrit, wheels of light. These wheels of light are connected to your rays of light. You are millions of rays of light. You're embedded with the most beautiful sacred symbols, resonating vibrational tones that sends off a pulse, that sends off a frequency to the universe. These laws of the universe, as you know them as law of attraction, correspond and connect and receive your signal. But what is your signal? What are you vibrating? And how do you vibrate more of what you want? You learn about the law of vibration, and this law of vibration introduces you to you understanding more about the rays of light that impact and influence and help you align what it is you're here for. Are you ready? Discernment is that ray of light that enhances your inner vision of seeing as it connects you from your third eye. How are you acting out as the judge or the discerner is relevant now in your life. If you are in the judging mode, this is going to contribute to a dissociation, a separation where the energy kind of boomerangs and kind of has to kind of reflect back on you. That's called you being judgmental or you being the judge, which gives you no right to judge others. It gives you more the opportunity to allow others to be as they are. So, as I've often said, we do judge. So have a kind eye when you do and be discerning. And discernment is a big one. As you look at how discerning comes to being, because it's like you recognizing the signs in your life and noticing, the way you are flowing in your life. Discernment is like being observant and allowing yourself to not only see, but seeing it from a space of a higher connection and an inner knowing that tunes in those signals so that you are supporting yourself. Too often people go, well, I met a great person and I'm just going to go with the flow. And then something happens and I asked them the question, well, how did you feel about it? Well, I had this kind of funny feeling about it, but I wasn't really paying attention and listening. That's discernment. Okay? And it's like you understanding certain laws of your life. Discernment is not a word again, it's a ray of light. It sits in your third eye, it sits in the way you see things. Are you just seeing it because it's there and it's being shown to you? Or are you seeing it from the eye of the observer? Because the minute you see it from the eye of judgment and you are judging the person, the situation, you've separated yourself from discernment. It's a little bit of a gap now. Before you get into discernment, you've got to go in and interrupt that, breathe and realign yourself so that you're able to be flowing more with the current of the situation versus you swimming upstream. And it's kind of like, discernment is kind of like you recognizing the parables or the stories or the principles of life. It's you recognizing the wisdom. So discernment for me is like you being the wise self, you listening, understanding, having experience, understanding where you are and recognizing the different seasons of your life and the situations, and you being able to multitask and perceive and allowing your intuition and your knowing and all of these other rays of light to complement you in you being aware and paying attention. It's a big one. Discernment would be like, build your muscle for discernment, because it's calling in your wisdom. It's calling you to know and understand. The world is filled with diversity. It's not that it's a bad person or a good person or a good situation or a bad situation. It just might not be for you. It might be for somebody else, and you're not picking up the discernment. And discernment being, you're not picking up the wisdom that's in it. If you find yourself that you're swimming upstream in a situation, have discernment. Why are you swimming upstream? You're going against the current. Discernment is like having your principles and your laws of life kind of integrated into a certain alignment, picking up the pieces of where you're going and why you're going there and what is it serving you and why you're lining up with it. What do you see for yourself? How do you see it? And that's a big one, because everything is a vibrational space. You know, it's your sensory, how you see something. Do you see it from a good perspective? Do you see it from the critical eye? Or are you seeing it from a sensory way that it makes you feel good? Or are you seeing it and you're judging it? You can pick it up. It's your part of your sensory. Anytime that it picks up any of your senses, that ray of light is triggering those nodes, those spaces with you, for you to recognize. It is up to you to also be the recipient as much as you are your own teacher. It's like interacting, you being the student and teacher of your own life. When do you learn your lesson? When are you being the student? When are you being the teacher? So that you're able to recognize the importance of this vibration and this sight of seeing and what it brings you. If you keep on ignoring the signs and you keep on swimming upstream and you keep on putting your hands in a snake pit, I'm going to question you. I'm like, okay, when do you want to stop being the student and now you understand that you are the teacher of your own life? So we learn through these experiences, we learn through this, having this discernment. You also want to understand there are certain laws in life. So you have to, sitting and having a bratish behavior that it's too hot in the middle of August, if you are in a certain hemisphere, that's ridiculous. Of course it's going to be hot in summer. So also having that preparation and understanding. Understand that each season in your life brings an ending and a beginning, so that you're not out of placement, because that's going to also help you understand that energy and your good fortune doesn't get lost, it just gets displaced or misplaced. But the minute that you bring yourself and that vision into a discerning moment of free will and strong and decisiveness, and you choose at the right place, at the right time, when the things are aligned for you, it's yours to be had. But it's having that discernment. It's not having like a moment that doesn't make sense. Well, I'm upset with myself because I'm not receiving the income that I deserve. Okay, but where is your experience? Where is your discerning? You've got to put all of these things into action with eagerness. Because the minute you bring resentment into that formula, your sensory is off. So you've got to pay attention to the signs. When the flow and the stream of life is flowing, flow with it. And when the currents are pulling you, listen to them. When your emotions are shouting at you, pause and give them acknowledgement. Why are you angry? Why are you not seeing your past? Why are you keeping on doing the same things over and over again that bring you pain? Why are you constantly talking about your pain? Be discerning. Pay attention to the signs, because the universe is benevolent. You have more angels and angel medicine and seeds of love and gifts of the universe that are poured over you than you can ever comprehend. So paying attention to your energy and what you're seeing and why you're seeing it, and having discernment for how you're feeling about people, places, things, spaces, is just as important as you being in alignment with your true self. So it's a muscle. It's a ray of light that has no mercy. It keeps on talking to you, and it's persuasive, because as you learn, you grow, and as you grow, you teach, and it's all to yourself. Okay, stay strong. You've just heard a snippet of a wisdom of this ray of light. So keep in mind that when you're millions of rays of light, I'm just touching base on this episode, one ray of light, but the whole series has 31 rays of light that is a strong foundational pull to you understanding more of you being the creator that fulfills your life through vibrational attunement to your higher self. Keep in mind that every ray of light connects you to your wheels of light. Every color has its purpose. So be listening for your inspired actions and learn to be the you that you are versus the you that is pulling at you from your past. Okay? Stay bright, stay strong, stay lovable, and be kind.